Paradise World videos. Ooh, Paradise World videos. Where it all get paid. Paradise World videos.
Paradise World videos, Monday morning, 9 o'clock. We're on a walkabout in Torrevieja. We're going to show this amazing industrial estate so you can get everything you want here in Spain. You will find it in the industrial estate. Also, we're going to be showing you what you're going to be paying for a car here in Spain if you're looking to buy a car. And then we'll have a look around at these restaurants as well that are tucked around the industrial estate. Storm Oliver's gone. There's still drizzle in the air. Let's just hope the blue sky comes back. Meanwhile, we're going to check out some cars. As normal, we've got some latest news. And right now, ain't looking good again. We'll check out the Nissan prices, what you're going to be paying here in Spain for a new car. So we got a Qashqai here, which is new. They're looking at 40,000 euros. So that's what you're going to be paying for a Qashqai, and that's petrol. And then you've got the Nissan Juke here. There we go, 25,000 euros. That's petrol as well. But if you want it hybrid, you're looking at another 3,000 or 4,000, and they don't do fully electric. So that's what you're paying in a Nissan dealer. And if you fancy a sport Kia, I mean, this is an hybrid model, and for something like this, you're looking around 38,000 euros. So yeah, this is the price you're going to be paying if you're after a Kia in Spain. Yeah, so basically it all depends on what model you're after, hybrid, electric, but yeah, 33,000 euros, you can pay anything you like. But of course, the way forward now is electric and hybrid. I wouldn't mess about with gasoline and the way things are going. If you want a smaller car, of course, you're looking at 23,000, but that's just gasoline, and that comes with a 7-year guarantee. We've got the most popular car around the world, as you know, Fords. And we'll have a look at their prices. For a Cougar here in Fords, you're going to be looking for an hybrid. You're looking at 35,000 euros. That's if you're an hybrid lover. Of course, it's definitely the way to go nowadays. After a Ford Focus, and that's just gasolina, which is pretty steep, but it is a Ford. And it is one of the well-known cars around the world, just over 28,000 euros. That's for a Ford Focus on a gasoline. Ford Puma, I mean, it does look nice, but it's on gasoline again. Not even an hybrid, they're asking for 29,000 euros. So yeah, Ford's is not very cheap, but I'll tell you what, you do get a good bargain, and that is voted one of the cars of the year is the hybrid Hyundai. And that's what we're going to go and check out right now. Yeah, Hyundai, this is the one everyone's going for at the moment. You get so much for your money. And we're going to go and check it out. Yeah, this is a Tuscan hybrid. Yeah, and I'll tell you what, look at the size of this car. It is massive. You've got a massive boot as well. And it comes with an 8-year guarantee on the battery, and you get free services with it as well, which is brilliant. Free services for free, an 8-year battery life on a hybrid for 38,700. And if you come and see Anthony, he's one of the dealers here, he'll sort you out a right old deal on here as well. So, but if you wanted a bigger car, and I mean big, I'm talking about a 6-seater, here you go. And this one's going to cost you 48,000 euros, and this is an hybrid as well. It's all leather interior, but it's massive, isn't it? A 6-seater. Of course, you can take the seats out if you don't want the seats in and have a bigger boot, slot them in and out when you want. But yeah, that's what you call a bargain price, isn't it? When we just looked at the other prices across the road, and then you see what you get here. There we go. Of course, you just connect your phone up nowadays for your sat-nav and pick up your sat navigation, so they don't come with sat-nav anymore. But yeah, 48,000 euros for a beast like that. Unbelievable, isn't it, eh? When we just looked at them crazy prices in the other places. But then we got the Insta, yeah, ugly little looking thing, innit, eh? But this is fully electric. And this is 26.5 grand. So yeah, unbelievable, innit, eh? Got another hybrid here as well, the Kuna. And yeah, this Kuna there, it's just over 33,000 euros. So there we go. It's only a small little car, but it's an hybrid. So yeah, that's what you're gonna get for this kind of money. Cheap as chips. There we go. Hyundai Kuna hybrid. And when it comes to picking a car colour in Spain, it's definitely recommended you pick a light colour, a white, very light coloured cars, because as you know, the sun is strong in Spain and over the years it will flake. But even though they say they put better paintwork in and it's all protected nowadays, but you do see the flaky cars on the road. As you can see, you've got so many choices of car dealers in here, in this part of Spain. You're all on your doorstep. But yeah, hybrid knocks the socks out of the rest when you come into money, price and value. Unbelievable. So yeah, get in quick because they're cheap as chips. Meanwhile, we're going to check out the rest of the area and we're going to look at the industrial estate here. Like I say, it's got everything. Look at that. 125 a litre. That was 140 last week. So prices are dropping just like they said. And if you want to come into Torrevieja, Spain, and you want a car, of course you can't go wrong here because you've got all the dealers right along this end. There we go. Mercedes, Hyundai. And then you've got your flexi cars, you've got the Fords just across the road. All the car dealers are Nissans. So if you're looking for a car in Torrevieja, Spain, on a Costa Blanca, you can't go wrong here because you've got them all next door. The Mr. Bushes, the lot, the Citroens, the Kias. And across the road as well, if you want to know, you want anything in Spain, just across there, you've got industrial estate. And in the industrial estate in Spain, you have everything. And we're going to take a look. Looking a bit doomy gloomy, and yeah, yesterday didn't turn out too great. In the morning was lovely. We had really, really nice weather, 20 degrees, sun was trying to open up. And then later on, the drizzle come back. So most of the parades got cancelled here in Torrevieja. So this rain is still lurking about, I'm afraid, which is not really good. But Lanzarote got it absolutely awful. The roads there absolutely end up like rivers. Yeah, so if you're going to Lanzarote for your holiday, I'd give it a miss right now because they got battered by Storm Oliver. Yeah, not good at all. And also if you're going to one of these Balearic Islands for your holidays this year it ain't looking really good because all the new laws are kicked in and I reckon they're up to 2027. They'll probably revise them and still keep them in. And yeah, it's all to do with antisocial behaviour and drink alcohol, I'm afraid. And the laws are, on the Canary Islands and the Balearic Islands, all these top holiday destinations, Palma, Magaluf, and all places like that, I'm afraid you're going to be restricted to alcohol. Yep, it's going to be only served between 8 o'clock and 9:30. And it's all to cut down on the binging. And it's all over the Balearic Islands. These are resorts, as you know, and the Canary Islands. So if you're thinking of going on a little all-inclusive, I'm afraid you're going to be restricted. And you won't be allowed to drink in the streets and or walk around with your top off because they are really heavy, especially in Mallorca. Heavy, heavy fines down there. Yeah, we're back here in the industrial area, right in the middle of it. You've got a lovely butcher's over there, which is a butcher restaurant, which is really good. And a butcher shop, which is just here as well. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird one, isn't it, really? It's a sit-down restaurant. You have a nice bit of steak and a barbecue. And just inside, you've got the butcher counter. There we go, look at that. And you've got a bit of wine on the go as well. So yeah, a posh butcher's right in the heart of the industrial estate in Torrevieja. Apart from everything else here, your windows and your bricks and all your sand and cement, all your stuff you need, your kitchen companies, paint factories, literally got everything here. But you have got a few nice restaurants dotted about. And straight ahead there on the main road there, you've got Euronics, which is a major electric company here in Spain for all your fridges, you know, your electric microwaves and things. And also you've got a couple of wholesalers there as well. So yeah, this industrial estate has quite a lot. You've got the scrap metal place, the recycling, and any cars you don't want to paint with the main dealers to have your car sorted. You've got a few car garage areas as well. We can get your car repaired, tyres, the lot. It's that time of day, innit? Everyone's getting up, going to work. Big restaurant on the corner there. That'll be all for your workers later on. But we have got a posh one just round the corner to here. A nice little restaurant. We'll go and check it out. So yeah, if you're in Torrevieja, you're looking for anything, you get it all here. Also, right up the far corner here, where across the road there you've got the water park, and right where the garage is there, just down that slip road, that's where you're going to find your Friday market. See loads of garages for services. You've even got the new cemetery that's just moved down here recently. And you've even got a nightclub along here as well. Actually got 2 nightclubs just in this bit, Torrevieja, and over the other side as well. Right over by the water park, you've got the massive one, and it is absolutely massive. You have the top artists there, music, and yeah, phone parties, the lot. And it's highly recommended if you're into disco parties. The teenagers love it. Massive one just over there. But we'll carry on exploring, and yep, we've got some more news for you as well. So yeah, I don't know any of you that use these cheap airlines, which are EasyJet, Ryanair, them kind of companies, because Ryanair is now gone cashless, which means you cannot pay cash on the plane. It's all card only. And as you know, it's a cashless society now, isn't it, eh? There we go, we've got a big club there as well, look, the paddle court club, if you're into a bit of paddle court, and that's open this time of morning. But yeah, this woman's on the Ryanair plane. She's bought some Pringles, Coke, €7, paid by card, and for some reason or other, the card machine wasn't accepting the €7. Whether it was a problem with the card or the card machine. And of course, you can only pay by card, so wouldn't accept cash. She said, well, I can give you my name and address, which you probably already got anyway. You know, got it on my boarding flight and everything, my tickets. And they went, no. So a bit of commotion. A lot of the staff gathered round, and yeah, she couldn't pay for it. And they kicked her off the plane, even though she, you know, she's willing to pay for it, but she'd already started eating a crisp and drink. Yeah, so she couldn't pay for it, even though she tried to pay for it, but they wouldn't accept the card machine. So it's not that she didn't try. So they kicked her off the plane. Yeah, the police were there and she got arrested. And the story is Ryanair has actually banned her for life, because they said they don't take all this antisocial disruption on planes anymore. Banned for life for €7. And because she bought some Pringles and a can of Coke. Anyway, I don't know what you think of it. Absolutely crazy. So if you use Ryanair, be careful. If you're ordering anything, make sure your card's working. Otherwise you'll be kicked off the plane. So here we go, we've got a gym here and a restaurant. And right over on a corner here, got this other nice restaurant I was telling you about. An old racket, that old gym, but yeah, just there, this restaurant here, nice posh little one, isn't it? Steak and everything, stone grill. Frank's it's called. So if you want a bit of lobster and a nice decent bit of steak cooked on the grill, you need to come down to this industrial estate, to Frank's. Go, you've got your car rental place. School just across the road, and just round here you got a nice little Spanish cafe, really cheap as well. There we go. If you want a bit of the churros in the morning, a bit of chocolate. Oh, good for the workers as well, isn't it? So hot chocolate and 6 churros will cost you €3, unless you want to go for the 12. Yeah, there we go. Got your shop for your car bits. You've got Genius here, which is another nightclub which will be open later on. Yeah, a bit of music, dancing away. So yeah, there's plenty of them dotted around all over Torrevieja, these nightclubs. So you're all right if you're into a bit of party life. Yeah, we'll go back down the other side and check out the other end of this industrial estate. Like I say, it's got lots of strange little buildings on here. You'll find everything you want. There we go, shop for your party balloons. And if you're feeling lucky, you need to get down to Santa Pola, because Santa Pola's the place where they've had a lot of lucky winners. I mean, last week, someone shared 500,000 scratch card. And not only that, It was only 7th of March, someone won the Euro Millions. €1 million in Santa Pola. Scratch cards and Euro Millions. Get down here and get yourself some scratch cards and stick a lottery on. So yeah, Costa got lots of different kind of places along here. And we're on the outskirts. There we go, if you're feeling lucky. Get down to Minos. That time of day, all the school buses are out. All the children are getting dropped off at school. Look at that, all lined up. And yeah, they do close the road off, the police. As you can see, we've got some barriers there for the safety of the children. And just on this corner here, we've got an infant play park and a little cafe. The Milano Bar Restaurant. And you've got a few more places along here as well. Place for your motorbikes. And also for your car repairs. Custom motorcycles. So we'll nip round the other side of this industrial estate. And also I did report the other day about the mugger huggers. The hugger muggers in Benidorm Alley. Yeah, I think there was a lot of to do about it all over the press. And it's been going on for a long while. But I think it got to a stage where there was so much publicity that they had to sort something out in the end, rather than just keep warning people not to go down there. And the National Police have actually caught a group of the mug huggers. So it weren't just Benidorm mug huggers they caught. They actually caught all over, big bust up. Apparently 50 of them they've arrested. All over Spain, Alicante, Murcia, they reckon they were Romanian. As you know, they go on all over the place. All you're just seeing is people getting mugged, and watch out for these women, they've snatched me bag. So yeah, they move in about all day long. So many groups of them. Would have caught 50 of them. God knows how many more are still out there. And if you don't know what mugger huggers are in Spain, well, let me just say they will come up and be all nice and friendly, greet you with a smile, and pretend to ask for directions. And they'll greet you with a nice cuddle. Thank you very much. And it'll be thank you very much. Before you know it, your chain's gone, or your watch, and you don't even know it's gone. They're so good at it. They're masters. And about 5-10 minutes later, you then realise they've gone. And that's what they call the mugger huggers. They don't literally just run up and grab it. They literally come all calm, cool and collective, and the getaway car's waiting. And don't get me wrong, they're violent as well. They're mainly women, of course, that do all this. And, yeah, they are, will get violent, and there will be a violent struggle if you try anything, and there are people waiting in the cars back up. Yeah, so they're the mugger huggers, and the good news is they've caught 50 of them, but there's a lot more. You can see we're back down this side of the industrial estate. Got more garages and places for your aluminium. Yeah, loads and loads of different factories. So whatever you're looking for, you definitely find it here in Spain. And if you're after some good quality paint, well, all the painters come down here on this industrial estate and they get the good quality paint, because you can't get this kind of paint in Leroy or any of the other shops. They come to the paint factory, and the old paint factory will mix up the paint what you actually need, your specific colour. And yeah, very good and very cheap. Here we go, another builder's merchant now. Got everything, balustrades, the lot. And as you know, I did report on the latest about this bust of the old fraudulent tobacco, the old dodgy cigarettes, the 3 factories they raided, and loads of people and hundreds of pallets. Well, there's a lot of course, drug smuggling still going on in Spain, and they're doing their best and they're catching loads of them. But now the Spanish police revealed they've got a new route of getting their drugs in Spain. And what they've got out there, they've got these floating petrol stations. So yeah, they go along the route and they top up as they go along. So you've got all these little floating islands with the petrol there, topping it up with their new route coming up the old straight there. So they're saying these drug traffickers from Africa are forced into new ways of bringing the drugs in. They're trying everything to avoid detection, and yeah, these cartels is fighting with the police authorities, and this has been going on for the last 10 years, the old battle with authorities and the cartels, and they're, yeah, smuggling hashish and marijuana. So, you know, drugs is a big problem around the world, but yeah, so many drug busts here in Spain. You've got all this open land, ain't you? Farms they're using and all kind of things. So the more they crack down, they just keep at it all the time, bringing more and more drugs in. Meanwhile, we're just going to go back to the side of this butcher's and we're going to show you these two paint shops, which of course you're going to need if you're doing a bit of painting and decorating and you want a bit of quality paint. This is where they all come. And yeah, literally almost the end of the road. So you've got two they choose from. Everyone has their favourite, but they're both top quality paint shops. This is your first one just here on the right. And like I say, you get all your painting materials in there. You see all the decorators there every day. All your paper for protecting the floor and sheets, all your brushes and everything. And then you've got the other one, which is next door, which is the one I tend to use. Exactly the same. Get all your painting materials and you get a large pot of paint. Literally 10 litres for less than 30 euros. And yeah, really good quality paint. You can't get that in Leroy. And I told you this place has everything from metalworks to aluminium factories, windows, car garages, and we've even got a temple. There we go. The Sikh temple's here as well. And at the end now, we've got a bricolage, which here be another like ferretaire for all your bits and pieces. And your massive cash and carry. So that's one of the cash and carries. And literally just on the other side, you've got a couple of new massive ones just over there as well, which is on the outskirts of the old industrial estate. There we go, two big cash and carries. And this road here will lead us back up to the main road. You're looking for a vet, all your animal stuff as well. And there we've got another restaurant now, right next to the tobacconist. And yeah, I've got a few people in. Get a bit of tapas in there as well. There we go. And if you're into a bit of sports betting and you want to play the old roulette or put your football bets on, we've got the sports place over there, which is part of a big chain, Minos. And then we've got the big gym over there as well. You see, we've got more car dealers here as well. You've got Seat there. And over here you've got the big supermarket. Shop for your toys. And if we just go straight on there, you'll be heading towards La Mata, and you can see just in the distance there you've got Toyota. You're on a bit of a walk. We've got 168 restaurant here. Over the other side of the road we've got a laundrette, and then we've got the KFC, and you've got the Consume. So yeah, this is what you've got down this end of Torrevieja. You've got a little hypermarket just there. And if you fancy a bit of a walk, there we go. Monday to Sunday, €19.90, $8.95, and you can come in here and eat as much as you like. But they do a menu of the day, and that's for $10.95. There we go. Fancy a bit of walk on a Monday? Come down here. Get down here, they'll be open at 1 o'clock. So that was today's video of this end of Torrevieja, cars, industrial estates. And if you're looking for a new car, let us know what car you'll pick, and also, are you going to still fly on Ryanair? If you want to see more of Torrevieja all around this area, you need to check that video just up there. And a big thank you also to the all the followers, subscribers, channel members, and everyone that's buying me a coffee. Really appreciate the support. See you next video. Hasta luego.